Butterfree,
Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I'm bringing guys another episode of our Pokemon GS Chronicles Nuzlocke Let's Play. If you guys are excited for this one, and I know you guys are, smash that like button down below. I know you guys can do it. Let's see if we can hit that like goal. I'm gonna set it at 6,000 likes for this episode, and if you guys don't know, if you hit the like goal on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or this week it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, then you get a bonus episode on Sunday, so don't miss out on that bonus episode. Take a second, hit that like button. Seriously, you right there can be the sole reason why we do it. So make sure you guys do it collectively as a team, aDrive Army. So if you missed the last episode of our brand new series, we started off here in this new game, GS Chronicles, which is basically Heart Gold, Soul Silver, but on steroids, way better, mega evolutions, new story, all sorts of fun stuff. And we're gonna head into the Bellsprout Tower, the Sprout Tower, and then potentially battle Falkner today. That's kind of what's in store for us. Before I jump into kind of the meat and potatoes, I'm gonna make sure I have potions. I don't know if I have potions. I think I was running short last time. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a few potions. Before I jump into the meat and potatoes of this video and this episode, I have a couple things I wanna tell you. One, yesterday, I posted a massive announcement on the channel, and that announcement is that I have a new TCG partnership, but much more. It's not a partnership. I am a co-owner of a TCG store called Unplugged Gaming now. You guys can go to aDriveTCG.com to get Pokemon cards at very fair prices, reliable shipping, reliable, safe Pokemon cards, great shipping, great customer service, all that good stuff. aDriveTCG.com. Again, this is not just a partnership. I am a co-owner of this store now. Like, this is legit. And if you live in the Syracuse, New York area, maybe I'll meet you one day at the store. It'll be really cool. And other news, the next thing I want to mention, I'm just gonna have KG roll the trailer. KG, play that Neo Genesis trailer real quick. There it is. It is officially unwrapped. Oh, that looks like a lot of packs, Shady. Dude, look at the Lugia sitting right on top. Holographic Lugia! Oh my God! Okay, so as you saw, I am actually opening up this vintage box of Neo Genesis. This is an incredible box here from Wizards of the Coast, Generation 2, the first ever Generation 2 set, and that is going down on Sunday at 1 o'clock Eastern time this week. I still have a few packs left, so if you want in on that vintage break, a chance to potentially get one of the rarest Pokemon cards in the world, that Lugia, Typhlosion, Gen 2 starters, it's fitting that I'm doing Gen 2, hit me up because there's just a few packs left. Message me on Discord or Twitter, tell me you're interested, discord.gg/aDrive. You don't want to miss out on this opportunity to get into this vintage event. There's still just a few packs left. So, with all that said, let's go get that encounter, because I came out to this route yesterday on the first video, episode 1, and I never grabbed my encounter out here. I did battle this trainer, and they were quite tricky, and then there's this guy here, and I don't know what he's doing, and then there's grass down here, and I really don't know what's over here, but I'm just gonna grab an encounter, and then I'm gonna get out of here before things get really sketchy. Let's put someone else in the front, and let's see what our encounter is gonna be. All right, our encounter is gonna be a Growlithe! Yo, I'm about that. Please have Intimidate. Please have Intimidate. He doesn't have Intimidate. Okay, but I will gladly take a Growlithe here. So let's go for Fake Out. Let's chip it down a little bit. We got the flinch. Growlithe actually could be really good. I was hoping he would have Intimidate, but I will gladly take a Growlithe for sure. Let's catch this thing and see if it goes well. Nope. Oh, he tried to roar me. Okay. Oh, I can sing. Skittles! Tell about the astronauts in the ocean. And that Growlithe is mine. That is such a good pickup for this series. Oh my gosh. A level 5 Growlithe. So good. So good. I'm all about this. Let's come up with a cool nickname. Yo, I'm just gonna name him Fuego, because you already know he's bringing the heat, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get out of here before I run into things that are gonna destroy my soul. Let's go check out Fuego. I may need to make some tweaks to the team because I feel like I definitely want Fuego on it. So he's a timid nature, which honestly isn't terrible, and he does have Flash Fire. He has Bite as his one attack for Fuego. And now I have to decide, who do I deposit right now? With the upcoming gym being Flying, I think I deposit Low Fat. So Low Fat, I love you, I really do, but I think that that is our best bet. What I'm gonna do now is, I think before I head into Sprout Tower, it would be in my best interest to get everyone to level 10. So I'm gonna go train everyone up a few levels. All right, so the team's all trained up, and everyone's sitting at about level 10. Picked up some cool moves. Cersei here, the queen, picked up double kick, which was quite nice. Otherwise, other big moves, we've got Bite on Mini, and Ember on Fuego, and then Wingman really didn't learn a whole lot, but that's okay. So we do have a new encounter here in Sprout Tower, so let's head into the tower, and let's see what is in store for us. Generally, it's like a bunch of Bellsprouts and stuff, but this could be a little bit different, so we'll have to figure out what's going down here, and of course, we do get a massive new encounter, and hopefully it'll be something good. Generally, you expect to see things like Rattatas and Ghastlies. I'm not quite sure what will be in store for us today, but I'm gonna have to battle this guy first, so let's get it started. However hard we battle, the tower will stand strong. Okay, let's see what you got for me. This is Sage Chinen, and he's got a Bellsprout, level 4, so these should all be pretty easy. I should be able to fly through these Bellsprouts. So I'm just gonna kind of destroy them, and if anything crazy happens, I'll let you guys know. And an X accuracy, we'll probably just sell that. And our encounter is a Magby! Okay, so we get another fire-type Pokemon, a Magby. Not quite what I was expecting. I guess I was hoping for something a little different, but you just kind of take what you get, really. We'll get caught with a Leer here. That's gonna weaken us a little bit, but I should be able to just go for Bite here and then hopefully catch this thing. I'm not gonna attack him again. He's gonna Flash Fire me. Let me start chucking Pokeballs and see if we can add this thing to our team. Okay, so there's a real chance I fail this encounter. I've chucked so many Pokeballs at this thing, and I've had 0 luck. I only have 2 Premier Balls left. He is sleeping this time, though. Okay, so I do not fail the encounter. I actually need to go leave and grab some more Pokeballs and stuff, though, just to be safe, but I almost failed that. That was actually really sketchy. But we are gonna get a Magby, which I think is pretty cool. Obviously can evolve into Magmortar. So let me think of what I want to name this thing. All right, we're gonna name this Hotshot. And Hotshot, let me tell you about Hotshot. He is a very, very confident little Magby. He plays no games. He believes that he is the absolute best that there ever was. And we could have had a Bronzor, which makes me a little sad because that would have been amazing. It seems like that's just the nature of the Nuzlocke. But yes, Hotshot does not care about what other people think about him. He knows he's the best. And that's that. So let me stock up again, heal up, and then we'll jump back into the tower. And we've got Hidden Power. Yo, I wonder if this game shows you what your Hidden Power type is. That would be amazing. I know Radical Red does that, so maybe this game will do it too. It does show Hidden Power Fighting for Cersei. Let's see what everyone else learns. Hidden Power Flying for Irwin. I'm all about that. Mini is Hidden Power Rock. Skittles is Hidden Power Fire, but it's gonna turn it into a normal move anyway. Hidden Power Bug for Fuego, which I don't think is very good, but I'll get rid of Leer for it. And Wingman learned it automatically, and it's Hidden Power Ghost, which I guess is better than what he would have had otherwise, so I guess that's okay. Okay, so all these Bellsprouts that I've faced have been level 4, so they've been really easy to beat. And here is the final floor of the Sprout Tower, and if something is about to go down, it's gonna be here. So I think I'm gonna leave Fuego in the front, and we will battle these couple trainers. Again, they may just be super easy Bellsprout trainers again. Let's see. Let's see what level he is. Yeah, I'm just gonna beat these guys up. All right, I beat up all those trainers. Let's see what we got up ahead. Oh, the tower's shaking. Oh, there he is. You showed us what you've got. It is indeed good. Take this Poke Ride. However, you should care more about your Pokemon. The way you treat your Pokemon can be too harsh. Remember, Pokemon are not tools of war. It's Callum! He calls himself the Elder, but he was no match for me. Sure enough, those who lecture how you should be nice to Pokemon, they cannot defeat me. All I care about are strong Pokemon that win every time. The rest of them don't mean anything. And he's gonna escape rope out of here. Oh, I can go grab this, which is an escape rope, of course. I like all the little Bellsprouts everywhere. And I think I just gotta battle this guy now. So good of you to come here. Sprout Tower is a place of training. People in Pokemon test their bonds to build a bright future together. I am the final test. Allow me to check the ties between you and your Pokemon. So at the beginning of the game, I still have to kind of understand where these levels are gonna be and how hard the game is gonna be. I've heard that this game does get very, very hard. So I'm trying to be a little bit more prepared here at the beginning, just because I don't know what to expect. But we do have Fuego here. He's gonna just obliterate that Bellsprout, which you love to see. I'm so excited that we have this Growlithe, I'm not even gonna lie. And what else he got for me? He's got a Hoot. Now, didn't I have... No, I think we just... Oh, yeah, he's definitely normal flying. I know he has Hypnosis, I think I just stay in and go for Ember and see what he wants to do. It's level 10 Hoodoo, so it's kind of right about where we're at. He just goes for Peck. That should be fine. I think a couple Embers should seal the deal here. He may try to land a Hypnosis on me, but it looks like he's gonna go for Tackle. And Fuego here, don't care about any of that. Fuego, bring in the heat. Gonna take another Tackle and finish him off here with an Ember. Let's see what the last Pokemon the Sage has here is gonna be. We get some good XP. And what do you got for me? It is a Ghastly, actually. Okay. So, not quite what I expected in terms of that. A little sketchy, because I have to be kind of mindful. Pretty sure Mini does have Bite. Yes. So I'm gonna make the switch in a Mini, because I would be resistant or immune to his Ghost-type moves, and I can just Bite. So he goes for Hypnosis, of course. But I think we're gonna be okay to just go for Bite here once I finally wake up. Let's go for Bite. I don't know if he even has any attacks to hit me. He just has Hypnosis. He probably has no way to hit me, if I'm being honest. He may hit me with another Hypnosis, but this Bite should do a good amount of damage. And it does just one-shot the Ghastly, so we do beat the Sprout Tower with really no concern, but I think things will get much more challenging from here. For now, you should be able to stand up against Falkner, and you should be able to make good use of this. The Soothe Bell. That's actually so good for Wingman. By the way, if you're ever going out for a party, you need someone to join you, Wingman.
You can be my wingman anytime. It. You can be mine.
All right, this bell emits a kind of sound that makes your Pokemon friendly. It will work better for recently caught Pokemon. Please have this skill as well. It can help your Pokemon enlighten any place. And we're gonna get Bright Ride. When available, Fire, Fairy, and Electric Pokemon can light up dungeons. A Ride is a special machine that allows you to take advantage of the special skills your Pokemon have to complete your journey. When you have the Bright Ride with you, a Pokemon compatible can illuminate caves no matter how dark they may be. You should try it on Bellsprout, for example. Sweet. So that is that, and I am free to just escape rope out of here. I think I'll go through the long way, though, just in case I get any good XP. And Violet Gym is officially open, so let's heal up and get ready for our first gym battle here in Pokemon GS Chronicles. Here's Hotshot, who, again, definitely the best thing we could have. He's got Flame Body. That alone may be worth adding to the team. Ooh, who would I get rid of, though, for this battle? I think for now, temporarily, I am going to place Wingman in the PC. And that may be of a surprise to many people, but it's just simply because he doesn't have any good attacks for this gym. So it's kind of pointless to put him on the team. And having Flame Body could be good. So let me train up Hotshot to level 10 or 11, and then we're going to take on the gym. All right, so this is what our team is looking like. Skittles holding down the fort at level 13 with the rest of the squad chilling around the same level. So let's see what the first gym Falkner has in store for us. Yo, welcome, little rising star. You look like a rookie in Pokemon gyms, right? Don't worry, kid. When you take on the gym challenge, you'll face strong trainers in tough battles. That's why you'll need medicine to heal your Pokemon during battles. Take this item. It'll sure help you. He's gonna hook me up with a little bit of fresh water, you know, trying to stay hydrated out here. Use it only if your Pokemon are getting tired. You better keep it for the gym leader battle. Good luck, champ, in the making. All right, so we're gonna take this platform up to the tippy top, and let's see what these bird trainers have. I think the big thing here is I need to understand what level they are, because I think I'm okay level-wise, like 12, 13, but we'll have to see once these get sent out. So here's a Spearow, and it's level 9, so I think it's about what it should be. So let's see how little Skittles here does with Fake Out, and I do have Covet, obviously, so we could try to steal some things. You gotta love that. That's big damage. Covet plus Fake Out is so good, so good. And of course, everything is stab normal, so it's gonna do extra damage there. I do have the experience share on because I was grinding, but I'm gonna turn it back off after this battle, I just remembered. We are gonna pick up Poison Sting on Cersei though, which is nice. And I'll get rid of Growl for that. So I'm gonna use the experience share when I do grinding kind of off-screen type of stuff, but I'll try not to use it generally because I don't want to be over-leveled, but I also don't want to be not prepared either. Like it's definitely a fine line there. So we'll go for Covet here, knock out this Starly. It's probably gonna take 2 hits though. It will. And he's gonna Growl, but easy peasy, no problem. Let's see what the next trainer has in store for us. After a little Skittles here, who, by the way, loves Skittles. Takes down this Starly, no problemo. Let's see what the next trainer's got. Oh, use some kind of big shot. We'll see what happens if you get pushed around up here. People here are training night and day to become bird Pokemon masters. Well, that's what you say now, but are you really gonna be a bird Pokemon master? You've got a Tailo at level 10. So now we're starting to see those levels creep up, which should make this gym battle really fun, I'm sure. I don't necessarily have like the best way to deal with flying types. Like I have no resist or anything, so we might have to get a little creative, but I think I have a good enough team that I can manage. It's just no one evolved or anything, so that's a little tricky. And again, I have no resist, but Here's a Swablu. Okay, I kind of respect that. Let's go for Covet here. And one of the things I can do as well is utilize that Soothe Bell to boost the power of our returns. He's gonna sing to me! Okay. I mean, I guess if that's how this is gonna shake down, I guess I'll have to switch out. You wanna play that game. I will go out into... Why not go into Irwin? I think having Irwin get a little bit of extra XP won't hurt anybody here. And he's gonna go for Fury Attack. That shouldn't do too much. Just don't hit 5 times, please. Okay. 2 times, that's good. Let's go for, I have Hidden Power Flying. Let's go for Water Gun. He should be normal in flying. And he misses his Sing this time, so thankfully, that's very nice. Glad you missed. Swablu goes down, and let's see what your last Pokemon is here. And then I'm gonna heal, and then we're gonna take on Falkner. That'll give me to 14. Not quite enough to evolve yet, though. We're quite a ways away from that. And you're gonna have a Hoot, so another Pokemon that could try to put me to sleep. I will just go for Water Guns here and knock this thing out. One thing I do just want to double check is what level does... He's gonna Hypnosis me. That's fun. What level does Nidoran evolve? If it's 14, it might be worth my time to just grind it, that extra level. Because then I can actually have a Nidoqueen, and I probably would take the Nidoqueen at this point in the game, even if... Oh boy, I just switched into a Confusion. Oh, we're good. He does confuse me though, so that's kind of a thing. Why not go out into... I'll go out in a Mini just because it's so fast. And it should be able to go for like Bite and maybe get a flinch. He goes in Hypnosis and misses. Let's go for the Bite, try to get a flinch here. And I don't get it, he misses his Hypnosis again, so now I can just Covet and finish him off. All right, let's go heal, and let me just research what level the Nidoran female evolves, because it probably is worth me just getting it to 14 if it's 14, and just Moonstoning it to a Nidoqueen. Okay, so Nidoran doesn't evolve until 16, so I think that would be kind of an unnecessary grind. Gave everyone a bunch of Oran Berries, except for Minnie, because I don't have any more. And let's see what Falkner's got, our first gym leader here in GS Chronicles. I'm Falkner, the Violet City Pokemon Gym Leader. People say you can clip flying-type Pokemon's wings with a jolt of electricity, but I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. I'll show you the real power of the magnificent bird Pokemon. All right, Falkner, let's see what you got for me. I'm very nervous since this is our first gym and I just don't know what to expect. He's got 3 Pokemon. It's gonna be a Pidgeot to kick things off. Level 12, so I think level-wise we're fine. And we're just gonna kick it off with a nice Fake Out. And then I'm debating on whether we should be astronauts in the ocean. I think I'm gonna go for it. Skittles never misses! Do you see this? Never misses, never ever. Never misses those things. That is beautiful. Sing it out loud, Skittles. And here comes a full heal. Okay, so this thing's straight up using a full heal right out the gates there. I'm just gonna Covet again. It does quick attack me, so that's gonna hit me relatively hard, but I will get rid of the first Pokemon here, this little Pidgey. Thankfully, Skittles does its thing. Hits that beautiful Sing, and just making it happen. Gets to level 14, what's next? It is a Murkrow. Level 13 Murkrow. Okay, that is very interesting. I'm very tempted to go for Sing again. I have a feeling this thing is gonna hit pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. I think I am gonna go and Sing it out loud. He's gonna go for a Leer, which means I gotta switch out if I don't hit this. And Skittles hits the Sing again! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my goodness. Skittles loves to munch Skittles and just sing some great songs. Oh, this thing could have totally had Insomnia. And it's all out of Skittles, baby. So, big hits there. I do need to switch out, though, because I think if it were to go for, like, a pretty big wing attack or something, I think that would probably hurt quite a bit. Why don't I go into Fuego, who's just, like, naturally probably pretty bulky here, and can come in, and hopefully he'll sleep another turn. He does. Very nice. And now I will go for... I do have Hidden Power Bug, but we'll go for Ember. He does wake up. He goes for Leer. I feel that Fuego can live 1 attack. Like 1 wing attack. So I get a nice Ember off. Here comes another Leer, which is peculiar. I probably switch out. I don't think I want to chance it. Yeah, I think it would be in my best interest to switch out. I'm going to go into trying to save Irwin's health right now. So why don't we go into Mini and see what this Murkrow wants to do, and then I'll probably go for like a big Covet or something. Here comes the Peck. So it's not wing attack, it's Peck, and it does a lot of damage. Okay, I have to decide whether or not I think Mini is faster. I'm not sure I'm convinced that it is, though. So maybe it's best if I actually go into Skittles here. Yeah. Maybe it's best I go into Skittles and just fake out. That was not very good, Minnie. That was not very good at all. He goes for Peck again. I go from 32 to 20. That's gonna activate my berry, which means that we're fine in this situation. And I think fake out will probably do enough, but if not, we can always follow it up with another attack. And fake out does do enough. It's so good. Okay. Good stuff, Skittles. All right. Everyone gets a little bit of love there. And the last Pokemon is Hoodoo. Okay. Level 15, though. Okay. I'm going to go for Sing. I missed the Sing. It misses the Hypnosis. And I hit the Sing. Let's go, Skittles. Oh, my gosh. Skittles rolling in the ocean. Let's do it, Skittles. Okay. Now I gotta chip this thing down. So let's go for Covet and start weakening this this little Hoodoo down. That's really good damage. I'm gonna steal his berry. Yo, tell me how Skittles is straight MVP right now. Okay, so I'm sleeping. I don't think I have any ways to heal that off right now. I don't. I have a fresh water. I have an X accuracy. I don't think I have any. Oh, I do have a Chesto. Let's actually Chesto up then and heal up because I could probably take a peck. Pluck, he's gonna steal my berry back! Bro, he legit stole it back. How is that even fair? I think I can live one more though, based on the amount of HP I was at. So I'm gonna go for Sing again. Skittles hits the Sing again! Yo, Skittles, let me tell you about Skittles right now. Let me tell you about Skittles. All right, I'm gonna go for Covet and then I'm gonna switch out. I can't steal any items, but let me tell you about MVP Skittles. Never saw it coming. Ooh, I could double Covet, but a crit would kind of end me. Ooh, that's a little tricky. I think I go for the double Covet. Skittles deserve to just carry this battle right now. He wakes up, he hypnoses and misses. Skittles, the ultimate dodger, the ultimate singer, carries us to our first badge in Pokemon GS Chronicles. No one ever saw Skittles coming. This thing is sleeping every fool in the game right now. Incredible the amount of Sings we've hit. For pity's sake, my dad's cherished bird Pokemon, but a defeat is a defeat. All right, take this official Pokemon League badge. This is the Zephyr badge. Okay, that went better than I thought it was gonna go. We managed to get through our first badge. Pokemon up to level 20, included traded ones, will obey you without question. It also enables you to use the Poke Ride, Bright Ride anytime. And we're gonna get the TM88 Pluck, which is a nice pickup. By using a TM, a Pokemon will instantly learn a new move. You can use it as many times as you want, and it's a sort of powerful move that steals the foe's berry. Well, thank you, Falkner. Minnie can learn Pluck? Is that a buff, or did it always have the ability to learn Pluck? I'm all about that, actually. That's really good. All right, I had to make some tough decisions for the team here. I decided to add Low Fat back on, and I decided to add Wingman back on the team, obviously. We're gonna give him the Soothe Bell, which is gonna increase his happiness and hopefully get us to a Crobat much faster than we otherwise would. And of course, I did box Hot Shot, which is because I have Fuego. I think Fuego is the better pick. And Minnie Mouse is gonna take a break, gonna head out to Disney for a little bit, hang out with Mickey. You already know. So we're ready to rock, and we can keep moving forward here in GS Chronicles. I gotta get this Caterpie trained up though. Oh boy! Nice to see you again, aDrive. Is it a Pokemon League badge you have? Congratulations for earning your first badge. I went to my grandparents' house and they gave me a Pokemon egg. Professor Elm was fascinated about it, so we started the research about it. We were expecting the egg to hatch, but the egg won't hatch. I had the idea of giving you the egg because you're having tough battles and the egg may need a full-time trainer to hatch. Oh, I get the egg. Take good care of the egg and let us know if it hatches. I'm sure you're the right person for the task. I'll go back to my grandparents' house at Route 34, but before I go, I'm taking a break at the Pokemon Center. You can come with me if you want. Why am I coming with you? And where did the egg go? Did the egg go straight to my PC? Oh, the egg went straight to my PC. Well, that's good. It says it occasionally moves. It should hatch soon. And I have Flash Fire and Flame Body. Flame Body's good. Why don't we hatch this egg real quick? And it is a Togepi! I'll be honest, I sped through that way too fast and I apologize, but it's a Togepi is what we got. So I'm gonna name this, I know what I'm gonna name this. This is a throwback for the aDrive army. This is Disco, the Togepi. Loves to dance as well. In fact, Erwin and Disco are big fans of dancing together, rather. And let's take a look at Disco. Bold Nature, which isn't bad. It is a fairy type in this game. It has Hustle, which is kind of bad, and it has Growl and Charm, so it doesn't get Metronome in this. That's a very hard thing to convince me to leave on the team, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna put it back in the PC for now, but we may use it. We may use it down the road. If I could actually though, if I could get it to be a Togetic, it could be worth. Ooh, I've got some tough decisions to make. I really want Crobat, so I think I'm gonna prioritize that first. I'm glad you decided to come. I'm sure you're tired after all the battles you had. Why don't you have a cup of coffee with me? It'll be good for you before you go to the next gym. Sure. Do you remember how long it's been since we last spent time together? Maybe since I moved to New Barktown. We haven't been friends for a really long time, now that I think about it, but that's okay. We can enjoy this nice coffee now that we have some time together. Okay, I guess we're just chilling here, drinking some coffee with Chris. Violet City's coffee never disappoints me. I think it's the best one in Johto, don't you think? We're just gonna replace coffee with Shiny Splash G Fuel. I was sure you wouldn't regret it. When I tasted it, I immediately remembered good memories, like the times Mom used to take me here. Excuse me, I got lost in my memories. I must have been staying up late with my research and I was falling asleep. Well, time to go. I'll go back to my grandparents' house. You should now visit Azalea Town. I'm sure you'll find a gym there. See ya. All right, see you later. On to the next gym we go. And of course, we are here at the Pseudo-Wudo tree, so I cannot go that way, but I can head south. So we are gonna try to use low fat. This is not a new location yet, but it looks like we're about to get to one. Why so fast? We got plenty of time to battle. All right, let's see what you got for me. Ooh, he's dressed up as a Pokemaniac, and he's got a Cubone. At level 7, oh, we should be able to beat that pretty easily here with low fat. Oh, he switched out into Licky Tongue. Interesting. Oh, this thing is bulky. I have Hidden Power Ghost, which isn't gonna happen. Let's go for Supersonic. I missed. He's gonna... Spider-Man memes! Spider-Man memes! Spider-Man memes! 3 in a row! Oh my God, I hit that one. That was crazy. We missed 6 Supersonics in a row. He's gonna hit his on me now. Yup, that's it. You saw that one coming a mile away. All right, let's go out into Cersei, because Cersei at least has double kick. How are you, now you hit Supersonic again when I'm paralyzed after licking me? You weird tongue thing. Gosh, you're bulky too. Okay, at least that's going well. I can't imagine he can do much to me with lick, so I think we're fine here. Snap out of confusion, hit the double kick. Goodbye, Licky Tongue. And I think they did switch out, so I think that Cubone is still around. Wingman gets a lot of XP here. Here comes the Cubone, level 7. I don't want to take a Bone Club, so let's be smart and go into Wingman here. And Wingman is obviously holding that Soothe Bell, getting its happiness increased, getting ready to go out to parties, hook it up, you know what I'm saying? He's always there for you. He's always there for you, hanging out. So we're gonna get rid of this Cubone. Very nice. And now we have what looks like a forest up ahead. I'm not really sure, but it's exciting. And Low Fat hits level 7 against a random Spearow I just ran into. And Low Fat will be our first evolution of the playthrough into a nice and powerful Metapod. Metapod. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. I probably should evolve this thing before I go too much further, but I was thinking about just switch training, so it should be fine. But I don't know what's ahead, because this is like a new map or something, so I don't know what's even going on here. But we do get Metapod. He's gonna pick up Harden, and he's just 3 levels away from becoming a beautiful Butterfree. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's just the route. But is this a new route? Oh, wow. So the map is very different. We just did Sprout Tower. It's very weird. So normally you would go down 32, but it looks like this way we go to Goldenrod first? Or no? It's Team Rocket. Stop right there. Who allowed you to come in? We're looking for valuable stuff. Don't bother us. He's gonna kick things off with a Grimer. I wonder if I could have done this part of the game, like before I took on the gym. That would probably make sense. Let's go into Fuego, and I should just be able to burn this thing up with some embers. All right, so that Grimer just got obliterated. Low Fat gets to level 8. 2 levels away from evolving. Fuego's gonna pick up level 13 here. Did have our accuracy drop though, so I do have to switch out. Here comes a Poochyena, and I think this is the perfect opportunity to go into. Why don't I go into, I mean, you know, the MVP right now. Never would have thought it, dude. If you haven't hit that like button yet for Skittles, what are you waiting for? Like, seriously, what is it that you are expecting to happen that is going to justify your support of liking the video when Skittles legitimately has the team on her back? That's right. So I'm not really sure what to expect with Team Rocket here in this next part of the game, but we got through Sprout Tower, we got our first badge against Falkner, and Pokemon GS Chronicles is rolling, baby! Like an astronaut in the ocean, you already know about it. Hit that like button if you guys haven't done so yet. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And of course, if you haven't checked it out, head to aDriveTCG.com to celebrate our new TCG partnership and much more. The fact that I am a co-owner of the store. And last but not least, Neo Genesis, baby. I'm telling you guys, if you have not been in a break of mine or you've been watching the breaks, this is the one to get into. It's actually mind-blowing to me that we still have packs left. So hit me up ASAP. The event is this Sunday at 1 o'clock Eastern time. You don't want to miss it. Message me on Discord at discord.gg/aDrive or tweet at me and tell me you're interested in getting involved in the Neo Genesis break. Thank you so much for watching Chronicles. New episode on Friday. Hit that like goal, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.